I'm national correspondent KEYE Gaskins in Washington. Earlier this week, the Trump administration marked one full year back in power. On the list of accomplishments, White House officials note thus far is a commitment to going after government waste, fraud, and abuse. Improving government efficiency has been a hallmark of President Trump's second term.
We want to be good stewards over taxpayer money, American taxpayer money.
From the Department of Housing and Urban Development,
when we first came in, we found about $1.9 billion in misplaced funds.
To Medicare and Medicaid, where Chief of Staff Stephanie Carlton tells us they've set up a war room to go after healthcare fraud.
We figure out what's going on in the data, how can we go after the fraud, and not just how do we let it go out the door.
There's still plenty of work to do. A new watchdog report finding $19 billion of waste and questionable spending inside federal healthcare programs. That data coming from the Department of Health and Human Services Inspector General, covering a 6-month span that includes much of President Trump's second term.
It is absolutely a systemic problem in Medicaid. The more we dig into it, we see upwards of 10% of fraud, waste, and abuse in the program.
One major driver, a 640% spike in Medicare payments for high-tech skin substitutes, bioengineered bandages used to treat chronic wounds.
The unfortunate truth is that fraud in government programs is a fact of life. Since the United States government has existed, fraud in government has also existed.
Meanwhile, Republicans in Congress and the White House have also worked on ways to reform SNAP to address waste and fraud in that program.
To make sure that those who really need food stamps are getting them, but also to ensure that the American taxpayer is protected.
The Foundation for Government Accountability estimates nearly 6 million people receiving SNAP benefits don't meet the program's income or asset limits, including some with 6-figure assets, lottery winners, and even millionaires. According to the White House, government efficiency efforts have saved American taxpayers $215 billion during the first year of this term. That's equivalent to $1,335 per taxpayer. In Washington, I'm KEYE Gaskins.